Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful day. It has been a while since I have posted a video, so I'm glad to be here today. I've got a lot going on. It's been an interesting year. I think it's been about a year or so since I posted a video. As a reminder, if you like anything that you hear, please subscribe and hit the like button and all that good stuff that comes with this YouTube experience. So this is what I would like to share this morning. I've been, just going through this as we all do. As particularly if you're on the spiritual journey, you go through a series of spiritual transformations, and I'm in the midst of one of those. And this morning, I was reminded that that we come here. At least I believe this, that we come here to learn to love. We come here to learn how to love ourselves, to love others, to love God. We discover what love is, or at least we hope that's what we hope to do. Is how do we really step into that realm of love, which is beyond the emotional place, beyond the physical, that transcends the ego. And the ego isn't a bad thing; it's just a part of who we are. But it's the part of us that's learning the divine way, and that's a process. And so we come here to learn that. We come here to learn how to, and forgiveness is a part of that process. Forgiveness cannot be absent of the equation. Forgiveness is the path. Peace is the goal, and love is the result. And so, if you live with that as a principle, then when things come your way that are challenging, that's what you have to remember. Is that this is why we've come here. So. I woke this morning and I had to remind myself that, okay, this is who I am. This is the life I'm living. This is what I want to produce in the world. This is the kind of energy I want to put out there. But in order to do that, we have to experience what we call those dark nights of the soul, the hero's journey, where we go on this quest, this adventure, and we're doing this thing alone, and we have mentors that come into our lives, and we have different experiences that really put us to the test, but ultimately we come back to that path that we call love. And then I was reminded that in everything that we do or think or feel, when we're emotional, when we're feeling ourselves, when we're hurt, when we've been damaged by others, when we've been mistreated or we've been harmed in some kind of way, and some of these harms can be very, very dark and very, very painful. So I'm not being trite or trivial when I say what I'm going to say next. This is some serious stuff. A friend of mine recently reminded me that this is not for the faint of heart. This spiritual path, whether you're Christian, whether you're Buddhist, whether you're Hindu, even if you're on some type of atheistic philosophical path, does not matter. We all go through that same process of transformation, and we experience the same things, the same valleys, the same ups, the same lows. But this is not for the faint of heart. It really is not. If you want to grow as a person, if you want to expand as a human being and become a light, we've got to wrestle with the dark. That's just a reality of it. But one of the things that really struck me this morning was, one, I'm here to love. I'm here to forgive. I'm here to expand. Even as the universe is expanding as I'm speaking, I'm called to expand my awareness, to expand my who-ness, to become peace, to become love. We can't do that without wrestling and going through. It's just impossible. And learning to accept that and embrace it, and almost come to a place where we learn to love it and appreciate it, because there are gifts that come along the way that are for us. And one of the greatest gifts is inner peace. But this is what I want to pose as I close these thoughts here, is when we're in the midst of this, is to have the courage, and it takes courage to do this, is what I'm thinking, is what I'm feeling, is what I'm about to do or think I should do, is this ego or is this love? Because those are the choices we have. We can choose to let the ego run and have its way. We can choose to feed the ego and say, okay, ego, today is yours. But there are consequences that come with that. And they're not always comfortable. They don't always end well when we choose ego. or we can choose love and say, okay, love. How do I let love tell a better story? How do I allow love to be the light on the tip of the candle in this darkness? And that's the choice we have. And that's what I've been wrestling with. Okay, all right. Is this ego, Troy? Right now you're feeling on this day, this is a special day for you. Is this ego you're feeling? Or is this love? Which is it? And which way do you want to go? So I don't know how this lands for you, but if it does land, share a comment. If not, don't. But I hope this gives you some type of, for those who this resonates with, I hope this gives you some type of release. You're okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. You don't need to be fixed. We just need to be aware. We need to be aligned. Come into our knowing and receive. And as we receive, we become. So may you be blessed today. Peace to you. Namaste and all that wonderful stuff. You're amazing. I think you're beautiful. You are beautiful. And may you be blessed. Peace.